So here's some more stuff. This is actually from one of the dollar stores. Yeah, it's pretty shiny, so it might be an issue for some people. But it could be a 0 or it could be an O, depending on how you want to look at it. Then I hear this pattern. I mimicked a notepad pattern, and I put emotion in it. And this is my favorite. This is like a tray. It has oop. Okay, that's upside down. Hummingbird. Aw. One of my favorite birds. Here's 2 hummingbirds. Is there more hummingbirds than that? I think there is only 2 on this one. And there's flowers. That's the interesting thing about me. Here is a puzzle piece, which they use for autism. I don't know why, but they just chose to do that. And this praxic. Praxic is basically narrowed down to praxis, which is movement. They also use, in medical terminology, they also use it for activities, like everyday activities. So it's issues or problems with movement or activities, which I had issues growing up with, and I still do, but it's not easy to diagnose, especially in women. More common in boys. So us women get different credit. Sometimes we don't get credit at all. That's the problem with medical terminology, is that we don't get enough credit as women, and the men are more accredited. Like this right here is a Lapel pen. That is, you can buy these now in Girl Scouts. You don't have to be a Girl Scout to buy this, because it's based off a patch catalog. So like this is a patch that you can sew on to a vest if you know how to make them. I'm learning how to make a vest. Certain patterns like this would be home like architecture based. So here is the actual door, which it doesn't look like a door. But here is the door. Here is the closet. Here's the furniture. It's hard to tell what furniture it is. And then there is the bed and the nightstand. And I didn't put all of it in there. I didn't put all of the light switches, etc. And my dad noticed that too in some of my drawings. I'm like, yeah, that helps me with working memory. In memory processing. And here is a page from my psychology book, which I ripped up. Oops. Yeah, that's the same, because of the stress levels and people's inability to understand word study. That can also affect my schooling as well. So here they have, it's this, the 5 common goals of therapy. Most therapies focus on one or more of the 5 goals. Can you identify which would be of most interest to a psychiatrist? There's another word right there. Different therapists, behaviorist, and psychiatrist. Yeah, that's the other problem with my reading, because this is a higher level of education. This is actually based off my psychology and at DMAC, because they read it to where I can't process all of it correctly. So, and some people come up with the theory of, oh, we'll just throw in a diagnosed word. Be careful of doing that, because that can create inaccuracies, especially if it's not true or fully true. But here they mention therapy attempts to change disturbed thoughts, which means thoughts that help us regulate day after day. So that can also vary. It's a therapist work to change faulty or destructive thoughts, provide new ideas or information, and guide individuals toward finding solutions to problems. Disturbed emotions, like one is victimized, like some people will constantly victimize their kids. I mean, day in, day out. And that is not good to do with kids, because then they'll grow up not wanting to talk about the emotion, or it will be delayed because of invalidation. So it says therapists help clients understand and control their emotions and relieve their emotional discomfort. Disturbed behaviors that cause issues for daily things like daily chores, daily needs, etc. Interpersonal, which means between different people, like parent to child, therapist to child, or therapist to adult, etc. But biomedical disturbances. Yeah, this is a challenging one here. It says therapists work to relieve biological disruptions that directly cause or contribute to psychological difficulties for people. For example, chemical imbalance that lead to depression. When they mention chemical imbalance, that doesn't mean it's necessarily like a regular chemical. That a lot of people don't know how to discriminate it and don't do a very good job. Chemical doesn't have to be something physical. It could be emotional or mental or even verbal. So they might not add that in there. So here they got this word, which is a brand new word to me. Combining techniques from various theories to find most appropriate